Now, according to a recent survey from the Bumble dating app, more than 1/3 of respondents in the U.S. say that they're open to a relationship with someone who lives in another city.
Oh, interesting. With the summer of travel underway, it could be the perfect opportunity for a little summer romance. Joining us now to discuss the survey and much more is a relationship expert at Bumble, Shan Boudram. Thanks for joining us, Shan.
Thank you for having me, Jason and Jacqueline. You guys sound like an 80s pop band, and I'm really excited.
Yes. J plus J, we're here for you. Shan, what tips do you have for someone looking to find a date while traveling over these next few months?
Intentionality is really important. Be clear about what you're looking for. And if you're looking to date and to mingle, make sure you put action behind that intention and utilize technology to help put you in the best position. So one of the greatest things people need to know about right now is travel mode. And that is dating apps like Bumble that allow you to actually set the city you're going to in advance of you getting there. That way, just like you set up what tourist attractions you're going to go to and what concerts you want to, once you get to are the kind of dates with the person who you think they're going to be, is to utilize something that we did during the pandemic, which is virtual dates. Before you get somewhere and you focus on the in-person, why not use the in-video call feature on Bumble? Have a virtual date with someone ahead of time. If there's a sparks flying, then hit the ground running with them. If not, then keep swiping.
Keep swiping. I know, you know, your profile is something that's really vital. It's important. Do you got any tips for our viewers on how they can optimize their dating profiles?
Yes. Now, when it comes to dating, a lot of people think that mystery is the best way to go, like less is more. Listen, there are a lot of people looking for love, which is really great news, but it also means the competition is steep. So if you put in less effort, you're going to have less results. So more is more. Use all the features that are available to tell people about yourself. Put yourself face forward, front and center. Of course, that's a tip when it comes to photos. We don't want to see a picture of your entire football team, even though I know you guys won state championship last year or in 2005. Nonetheless, it's got to be you. And in addition to that, make sure that the written text is also reflective of that. Who are you? What matters to you? What really excites you? Bumble has a feature called badges, so you can put those things front and center. Now, one of the most popular badges, going to that stat you mentioned at the top, is the travel badge. Because I think the thing on a lot of people's minds is exploration. And I can definitely see why after the past few years that we've had.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you mentioned the an in-call function where you can meet someone virtually maybe before you meet up.
Right.
What about any tips for meeting people in person?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're meeting in person and it's like completely, I didn't meet you on an app or anywhere else, again, utilize some of the knowledge you've gained from dating apps. When I'm on a dating app and I'm messaging someone for the first time, I'm using their profile. Like I'm going through to see what's a natural way to start a dialogue. When I'm in person, I'm doing the exact same thing. Okay, where am I? What's going on? What's a natural question I could ask this individual? How can I spark a conversation that, doesn't have an intention behind it, but instead is just opening the door to see if we even have grounds to build something on. So I would really strongly hope that if you met on the app first, dating in person doesn't feel as overwhelming as it once did, because if you're using the features like having a virtual call beforehand and you're researching someone's bio and knowing what their badges and their interests are, it's kind of like, oh, nice to see you versus like, oh, hello, new individual. But again, if it's a complete cold open, you can still use what you've learned from dating apps to make sure that you're making good connections while you're on the ground there.
Nice. Shan, where can we go for more information? I know a lot of people want to get their summer loving on.
That's right. Yeah.
I love that. And I think that's actually one of the things the pandemic gave us is people are now more intentional about learning about love. It isn't this thing that just magically happens. You have to be in the driver's seat. So research, gain all the tips, find out how to put yourself in the best, easiest position, and Bumble.com and their blog that has more information on travel mode, more information on the best profile optimization. It's all right there for you.
Shan,
Awesome.
thank you
Thanks,
so
Shan.
much. We appreciate your tips on summer loving.
Have me a blast. Yes. Thanks, Shan. We appreciate it so much.
You're making my 80s band message come true. Now
Yes,
talk
yes.
longer. I want to hear the duet.
We got you. Shan, thank you so much.
Yeah,
We
thank you,
appreciate
Shan. We appreciate it. I hear what she said. More is more. When I was dating in the Wayback Machine, I was always one of those less is more kind of guys. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, dating now virtually on apps and
So
stuff like that,
different.
man, things have changed so much, but also a great way to meet people. So if you are looking to date someone,
Yeah.
got some tips for you over on our website,
Check it
gooddayinwa.com.
out.
We'll
That's
be
it.
right back.